Hi friends, today's practice it's inspired by the fire element. Fire element that sits at our belly area is the seat of our confidence, our self-esteem, our feeling of being empowered. It also is what helps us digest, not just the food so that it can become nutrients, but also thought, emotion, experience, so they can become knowledge and memories and learnings. So today's practice is going to be a lot about the core area, and I will recommend to have a block. I'll see you on the mat. Today we're going to start into a seated position, and we're going to bring one hand or choice into the belly area. I invite you to acknowledge your breath, notice your breath, and start inviting the movement of the breath into the belly area. You may notice with the inhale, there is an expansion of the belly into your hand. With the exhale, the belly moves back into the spine. It could be a very subtle movement, or it can be more pronounced. Try to let go some of the effort and stay present with this natural movement that occurs in the belly as we breathe. Starting to connect to this belly area, the seat of our fire, the seat of our confidence and self-esteem, the fire that helps us digest and transform food into nutrients, experiencing into learnings. And then we're going to move into Kapalabhati breath to activate and stimulate this fire. Kapalabhati breath is a passive inhale and a forceful exhale, everything through the nostril. And as we do that, we're gonna notice a pumping action into the belly. Every time we forcefully exhale through the nostril, the belly gets empty and pushed into the spine. And as we passively inhale, the belly returns to its natural shape. So I'm gonna show you, it's gonna look like this. I'm gonna turn on the side. And you can find a rhythm that feels comfortable for you. It could be faster pace or slower pace. What's important is that the jaw stay relaxed and we focus on that forceful exhale through the nose and let the inhale just naturally happen. When you're ready, we're gonna start. Gentle inhale through the nostril. With the next exhale, start. And then exhale all the air out. Gentle inhale through the nostril. And gentle exhale out of the nostril. Relax and hand, and for a moment notice how you feel. There may be a sensation of warmness in any area of the body. And maybe the breath move more freely in and out of the body. When you're complete, the knees come together and we're gonna come down, rolling down on our back. We're gonna interlace the hands behind the head, and then we're gonna bring the leg at a 90-degree angle over the body. Starting to fire up our inner fire. With the next inhale, the left elbow come to the right knee and the left leg extend. With the exhale, switch to the opposite side. Inhaling, twisting to the right. Exhaling, twisting to the left. Continue at your own pace of breath. Don't look for a fast movement. Slow control, following the rhythm of the breath. Continue for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In my case, I need to balance, so I'm gonna add one more to create balance, and then I'm gonna come back to center, getting a hold of my block next to me, bringing the feet hip distance apart, bringing the block in between the thighs, hands by the side. With the next inhale, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the core, lift up for a bridge. Exhaling, moving back down. Inhaling, lifting up for bridge, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the belly. Exhaling, coming back down. 3 more times at your own pace. Stay with the pace of the breath, squeezing in the glutes and the belly every time you rise up, pressing in the sole of the feet. 1 more time. And then relax down, remove the block by the side, grabbing behind the thigh, rocking forward, coming into a tabletop position. Let's start to warm up the spine. We are gonna inhale, arch the spine, tailbone lift, look forward and up. Exhale, chin to chest, round the spine, tailbone down. Inhaling, arching. Exhaling, rounding. Continue following your breath. Inhale, arch into the spine, look forward and up. Exhaling, chin to chest, round. 2 more times. Feeling that sensation in the spine of freedom, of ease. And then let's start to find a neutral spine. Tuck the toes, inhaling as you are. Exhale, lift the tailbone up and back for our first down facing dog. Find any movement like bending one knee at a time, for example, that feel good in the body to allow you to settle into this pose that is our home pose. And when you feel complete, finding stillness, pause there. With the next inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Exhaling into down facing dog. 1 more time, inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Exhaling, down facing dog. Last time, inhale, shift forward to a high plank. This time, pause here. Pressing with the hands, squeezing the belly into the spine. The legs are strong. 1 full inhale. Open the mouth, exhale, let the breath go. And then find again, down facing dog. With the next inhale, we're gonna step the right foot in between the hands, dropping the back knees and tuck the toes. And then we're gonna peel the right arm open, adding a twist. Pausing in this twist, find this space in this twist. If you like, you can lengthen the back knee or you can keep it down. Whatever you're at, keep twisting from the very bottom of the spine, really firing up and twisting in that belly area to tap into the resource of our inner fire. 1 more breath here. And then both hands come inside of the foot. Scoot the right foot to the right side. We're gonna come down onto the elbow and step the right foot back. Pausing into this forearm plank. Forearm plank is much more abs control, core control instead of high plank. So stay here, 1 more breath, really squeezing, feeling the belly lifting into the spine. And then we're gonna turn to the right side, reaching the left arm up for a side plank. On the forearm, different variations. Stay here, keep lifting the hips up. Stay as you are, 1 more breath. And then coming back to center, slowly lower the knees and the belly down. Bringing the hands to frame the rib cage. Inhaling for a cobra. And pausing into a cobra. Squeezing the shoulder blade down and back. Relaxing to anything that is below the hips, the legs, the feet. And feel the pull in between the shoulder blade. 1 more breath. And then release down. We're gonna press back into a down facing dog and move into the opposite side. With the next inhale, step the left foot in between the hands, drop the back knee and tuck the toes. We're gonna peel the left arm open. You're welcome to stay as you are, or to tuck the back toes or reach the back knee tall. Whatever you choose to be, feel the twist coming from the very bottom of the spine. Feel the crown of the head lifting forward, long spine as we twist. Stay here with the breath. One more full round. And then both hands come inside of the foot. Scoot the foot to the left side. We're gonna drop down onto the forearm and step the left foot back into a forearm plank. Again, controlled by the abs, the glutes squeeze together, the legs are strong, but our abs do the work to keep you strong. There, feel the squeeze of the belly into the spine. And then rolling this time to the left side, reaching the right arm up in a variational side plank. Keep lifting the hips up to the ceiling. Stay with me, one more breath. And then bringing the forearm both down, coming to center, dropping the knees, dropping the hips. Releasing the hands to frame the rib cage. Inhaling for a cobra. This time, lifting and exhale for down facing dog right away. Pausing in down dog, 2 breaths. Stay with the breath. You are always welcome to drop the knees anytime you need. We have one more breath in down dog. And then with the next inhale, we're gonna reach the right leg up and back. As exhale, gently step the foot in between the hands, drop the back heel. We're gonna rise up for a warrior one. We are facing the hips and the shoulder to the front of the mat. Adjust the feet, they can be closer together or farther apart. Feel that belly keep lifting into the spine as you hold, breathe here, soften the shoulder. You can exactly stay as you are for the next 2 breaths or interlace the hand behind the back of the head and then reaching and gazing up for the ceiling. So your choice. You're gonna have one more full round, slow breath here. Wherever you're at, both hands come onto the hips. We are gonna shorten our stance, face the hips to the front of the mat, grabbing the opposite wrist, opposite elbow, or finding a reverse prayer behind the back. We're gonna inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, reach up to go forward, up to go forward, up to go forward. Finding a pyramid pose, staying until that point where the shoulders start to round. Breathe here. Keep driving the right hip back. Stay with the breath. One more breath here. And then with the next inhale, rise up. Releasing the hands on the hips. Get a hold of the block and place it inside of your right foot. We're gonna inhale, reach the left arm up. As you exhale, the left hand find a block that can be in any position and height. The right hand expand up to the ceiling. We are finding a revolve, a pyramid pose, breathing in the space, expanding every corner of the body. Imagine there is a fire starting at the belly area where we are twisting. And then the radiance of the flyers expand luminosity in every corner of the body. Keep breathing, breathing, breathing as you twist. One more breath. And then slowly with control, we're gonna rise back up, bringing both hands on the hips, removing the block, and we're gonna step forward to the front of the mat. We're gonna place the block in between the upper thigh one more time, bringing the hands to the heart center. And with the next inhale, we're gonna scoot down into a chair pose, sit low. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, sit. Inhaling, rise up. Exhale, sit. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sit. This time, pause. Feel that belly lifting into the spine. Your abs are gonna be on fire literally right now. Breathe here, 2 breaths. Slow inhale. Slow exhale. One more slow inhale. And slow exhale. And then rise all the way up. Great job removing the block. From here, we're gonna inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen, try to touch the ceiling. And exhaling, forward fold. Pausing forward fold for a few breaths. You are welcome to grab the opposite elbow and swing side to side. You're welcome to place the hand on the block so you can find more relaxation in the shoulder. Whatever you feel called to, breathe in the space. One more breath. And with the next inhale, halfway lengthen the spine. With the exhale, plant your palms, step into a high plank, lowering all the way down to the mat. Inhaling for a cobra. Exhaling, tucking the toes, the belly left into the spine, down facing dog. Moving through our second side. With the next inhale, the left leg reach up and back. Exhale, gently step the foot in between the hands, drop the back heels, rising up for a warrior one. Hip and shoulder to the front of the mat. Adjust your stand further or closer together so that you can settle here, feeling the lift of the belly into the spine. You can stay with a traditional warrior one or interlace the hands, place them behind the head, leaning into the hands and gazing up to the ceiling. Whatever you choose to be, find your breath for 2 full rounds of breath. And then when you're ready, the hands come on the hips anywhere you are. We're gonna shorten the stand, facing the hips to the front of the mat. Grab it at opposite wrist with the opposite hand on top, opposite elbow, or finding a reverse prayer. Inhaling, lengthening to the spine. Exhale, reach up to go forward, up to go forward, up to go forward, until that point where the shoulders start to round. Keep driving the left hip back. Keep driving the right hip forward. Keep lengthening to the spine, finding space for that radiance to reach and spread luminosity and brightness. One more breath. And with the next inhale, rising up, releasing the hands onto the hips. Now we're gonna place that block inside of the left foot, choosing the same height you chose on the previous side. With the next inhale, reach the right arm all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, go find that block with the right hand, choosing the height, placing the block where it feels comfortable, and then revolve to the left side, reaching the left arm up to the ceiling. Feeling your body opening up, lengthening in every corner. Imagine the flame, the fire sitting on your belly area. And from there, expand this luminosity in every corner of your being. One more breath here. Reach, lengthen, spread in every direction. And then as gently as you can, rising back up. And we're gonna step again to the front of the mat. We're gonna bring the block in between the thighs. And we're gonna do a different exercise in chair pose. We are gonna inhale in chair, reaching the arms up, lifting the belly into the spine. Exhale, open the right arm, look back. Inhale back to chair, or if you like, all the way up to standing. Exhale from that chair pose, open the left arm, look back. Inhaling through center, either chair or standing. Exhale, open right arm, look back. Continue at your own pace. You can stay low in chair, or you can rise up in between every time. What we're focusing on is to squeeze that block, don't let it fall. And then we're moving side to side. The block helps to stabilize the knees, so the knees are always facing to the front, and we twist with the upper body from the bottom of the spine all the way up to the top of the neck. One more time on each side, anywhere you are. And then come back to center, removing the block, placing on the side. Inhaling, reaching the arms up, interlace the finger, press them up to the ceiling. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Imagine yourself in a sunny day and you're trying to really press up, up, up to reach the sun. One more inhale. And exhaling, forward fold. Inhaling, halfway, lengthen the spine. We're gonna exhale, stepping with the opposite foot back, high plank, lowering all the way down. Inhaling for a cobra, maybe find more space. Exhale, lifting up into a down facing dog. We're gonna pause in down dog for 3 breaths. You're welcome to drop the knees and come into a child pose for these 3 breaths. Whatever you choose to be, find your breath. Maybe notice the sense of warmness that has been spreading throughout the body. 2 more breaths here. And when you're ready with the next inhale, we're gonna shift forward to a high plank. Squeeze the belly into the spine. In a count of 4, we're gonna lower down to the mat. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Untuck the toes. Let's find a Sphinx pose. Bringing the elbow down in line with the shoulders. The shoulder blades squeeze down and back. The weight is not outside of the elbow, but it's more in the center of the elbow. So keep that active. Anything below the tailbone is relaxed. Hips relax, leg relax, feet relax. And the neck is completely free. Breathe in the space. Feeling the stretch in the front of the body, in the abdominal region. When we did a lot of work, stay with the breath, 2 more breaths here. And then release down. We're gonna place the forehead onto a pillow created with your hands. Bend into the knees and windshield wiper the feet side to side for a moment. When you're complete, release. Slowly press yourself up. We're gonna find a seated position, bringing both legs to the front. And with the next inhale, we're gonna reach the arms up. With the exhale, reach up to go forward, up to go forward, folding onto your legs, maybe getting a hold of your legs or of your feet. You can also bend your knees and interlace the hands, grabbing the opposite elbow. Whatever you choose to be, find your breath. Two more breaths here. Stay with your breath. And then slowly rising up, the right knee comes into the chest, right hand behind. We're gonna inhale the left arm up, reach and lengthen. Exhale, twist to the right, either grabbing the knee or threading the arm through. Whatever you're at, use each inhale to feel the length of the spine and each exhale to twist a little deeper. Feeling that twist coming from the very bottom of the spine, the squeeze of all the internal organs to get cleansed, purified by this inner fire that has the power to transform food into nutrients for the body, but also has the power to transform thought and emotion to get elevating, to become memories, experiencing knowledges. One more breath here. And then slowly coming back to center, bringing the left knee to the chest, left hand behind. Inhale, reaching the right arm up. And exhaling, twisting, either grabbing the knee or threading the arm through. What's important is that the crown of the head lift to the sky. And with the exhale, we twist a little deeper, feeling that purification action of your inner fire. Stay with the breath. And then slowly coming back to center. We're gonna bring both feet together, lower down to the mat. Expand the arms out. You can cactus them or expand them out. And then we're gonna bring the feet hip distance apart. With the next inhale, both legs turn to the right side as the head turns to the left. Exhaling, both legs move to the left side and the head move to the right. Inhaling, legs to the right, head to the left. Exhaling, leg to the left, head to the right. Continue at your own time and focusing onto the belly area. Imagine a flame or a sun shining brightly in that belly area. And with each movement, with each breath, allow the radiance of the inner sun spread throughout your whole body. This movement is a gentle activation and stimulation of the fire that we've been working on for the whole practice, to make you feel more empowered, having more confidence, self-esteem, the ability to process what comes in your life, and to respond from a place of confidence and empowerment. And then pausing center, hug both knees into the chest, squeezing the knees into the chest so much that you can feel the belly expanding onto your upper thigh with each inhale and retrieving away from the thigh with each exhale. Noticing maybe this movement of the belly against the upper thigh. Pause here, one more breath. And then we're gonna bring the knees wide, the feet come into a butterfly shape. We can grab the outer edge of the feet or the ankles. The idea is that the knees go wide on the side of the body and the feet come closer together any amount. Breathing in the space, create a little bit of space in the hips. Calming down and balancing that fire. If you like, you can move side to side, you can find stillness. Allow the shoulder and the head to start relaxing onto the mat. And breathe into the space, creating balance in that fire so we can move through life with confidence, without getting overwhelmed by the sensation, without being drawn into anxiety, but staying present with this balanced fire that help us purify and transform food and experiencing thoughts and emotions. When you're ready, if your body needs any more movement, you're welcome to take it. For example, bringing the knees in and making some circles in both directions. Or if you are complete, just relax your body down into a position that feels like final Shavasana. Could be on the back. You can use any support, a pillow under the knees, under the head. You can turn on one side or onto the belly. And then arrive in complete stillness. Relaxing the body to the pull of gravity. Feeling completely held and supported. And notice the movement of the breath into that belly area. Gentle, subtle. If you like, you can place your hand there. Imagine in that belly area a sun or a flame. becoming brighter and brighter, breath after breath, and expanding its radiance, its luminosity in every corner of the being, so that you turn your whole body, your whole being into a body of light, feeling the expansion and the lightness. Stay with your inner radiance for a few more breaths. And gently start to move your toes of light, your fingers of light. Maybe reaching the arms overhead, extending, expanding a gentle stretch your body of light. And then bend the knees and turn onto one side of choice into a fetal position. Slowly making yourself up into a seated position when you're ready. Relaxing the hands anywhere where they want to be, finding a toe spine. Stay with your inner radiance, expanding every corner of the being for a moment longer. And know that that inner radiance is within you. Anytime you feel low, anytime you feel burned out, stressed, overwhelmed, frustrated, reconnect, re-expand that inner radiance inside out to find that luminosity, the sense of ease, lightness, brightness within you. Namaste. Thank you for joining. Please comment, like the practice, and subscribe to the channel to support this free content. I'll see you on the mat.